Yo, Asmo here. We're gonna get back in some ladder action with Reno. Gonna try to talk a little bit more about the mulligan, about strategies against the different classes, see how it ends up. Alright, so we're facing a warrior. First thing you think when you face a warrior is we're gonna be playing against pirate warrior because 90% of ladder is pirate warrior. Against pirate warrior, I think I want to ooze. Some Fury Protector seems good, but it's something you want later to taunt up minions. Peddler is also really good because it fills out your curve and it is good at contesting shitty minions in the beginning of the game, which is something you want. So probably gonna see a pirate here, gonna see Patches get shooting out of the cannon. We didn't see that happen, which is interesting. I think I'm gonna chill here. You could consider coining Peddler, but I feel like if I have the possibility to get really good value here if he just equips weapon. So we're just gonna wait here. Either way, playing Dark Peddler on 2 is not bad.
For the life binder.
Okay, that's a little bit nasty. I'm not gonna lie, that is a little bit nasty. So this is a Dragon Warrior. I'm gonna have to play the Peddler here because I'm not willing to give up on the ooze. And I'm gonna have to go for the PO here. It's good with the Shadow Flame. This is gonna have to be like a game where we take a lot of damage before we stabilize. Is he considering ignoring? I see 2 plays here. Play 1, coin Twilight Drake. Play 2, play Doomsayer, taunt up the Peddler. The problem is that Corcoran, which is the turn 4 play, just clears it and we're further behind. So I'm just gonna do this and pass myself.
Fly, Polly.
Patches.
I'm in charge now.
Now I have to try to figure out if that's insanely good. That is actually just insanely good. I think I want to try to go for a Doomsayer player. Because Doomsayer will stall enough. That means I trade in here. I taunt this and then I play the Doomsayer. Even if it doesn't clear, it should be able to slow down the game enough for me to make it to Reno. So once we draw on the Reno here, we're more about slowing down the game. Another thing this does is if he manages to clear this, he has to clear that as well. He might leave this up, and then we have the PO Shadow Flame play available. Looks like he's just passing here, which is really good for us. I think what he's doing here is he's considering if he wants to hit in and attack with a 1-1. That's also a really good draw for us. So now I'm considering if I want to ooze. Because I think that what's gonna happen here is if I don't ooze now, he's gonna Corcoran into this. I actually don't want to tap here. The real question is, do I want to ooze? If I tap, he pokes me to 15 and he plays a 6-6. So I think the play is Bran ooze. Even though we get less value, it puts power on the board. It doesn't allow him to poke me down to 15. I like it.
I wield the power of black.
If I play the Emperor here, he has to... he has to trade into it. The thing is, I have so many things on the board now that he has to trade into. I guess I'm going for the Emperor here. I don't love it. First of all, we don't get good reductions. Second of all, I feel like what's gonna happen is trade here, Corcoran in there, maybe develop another minion. And my board just isn't good.
I wield the power.
Oh, what is does he have weapon there?
For the life finder.
Okay. I guess that's something. I'm tap Renoing here for sure. Leaves 10 power on the board, but it doesn't get us into... I wonder if I play this as well. I'm not sure if I like playing this, because I think this is a pretty good potential PO Shadow Flame. And if I do play it... he's gonna value trade here. He needs to find a way to... I think I hold it. It's a close call though. That's good because it dies to Shadow Flame. It draws him a card though. I'm also considering the Kazakus. Am I going to go for... this is really good for me. It's insanely good for me. I won the game. I just won the game here. I wonder if I even Dirty Rat here. I think I do.
I ain't talking. Who goes there?
Okay. So... I can tap here as well. That's how good we are right now. We tap and then we PO Shadow Flame that. Easy game.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
How much?
So this is a very good example on how to use the Dirty Rat. I played that there because I knew that whatever he pulls out, I have the means in my hand to be able to deal with it. So this here can just be a added bonus to my hand.
For Blackwood.
And as I was talking about, we were playing around this card earlier and he had it in his hand. If we didn't make the Ooze Brand turn early, he would have poked me down to 15 and I would have... we could go Kazakus now because we want to have the 10 mana spell on 10, and I think we do it. So we tap first. Heal is nice. The thing is, this is kind of awkward because we do have board. I think we don't want to summon an 8/8, and I think we want to gain armor. And then we just play this and Smoke Face. So we went for a little weaker turn, and we didn't get a great spell from Kazakus, but I still think we're fine.
The menagerie is...
Alright, so this here fills up his hand with value. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to summon an 8/8? Ooh, this here is gonna find value. I can promise you that. So we double trade here, that happens every time. Oh wow, I just realized one thing. If he has Gormage,
How much?
Yeah, if he has Gormash here... That's 10. That's 20 damage. I'm dead. So I'm gonna just have to do this here. I don't love it. And he did refill, so this is still a game now. Just because... one, he refilled his hand. And... can he clear this? Okay. I wanna keep playing around Gormash, which I do have the opportunity to do. That's a pretty good draw. It's making me want to tap. Then we can do this tap. And that gets cleared. Seems pretty good to me. Found more heal, which also is nice. So we're gonna destroy this minion here. And we're gonna heal. We're gonna trade this guy.
Get your funnel cakes here.
It's important that you also like try to evaluate, can I afford to tap here? Or can I not? And you have to look at the resources in your hand, and it's pretty apparent to me that if I do not tap there, I'm not going to be able to keep up with the warrior. But I do have the resources, well, I do have the life total and the sustain to do so, so I will. Again here, I think it's okay to tap. I've already seen the play I'm gonna make, which is this guy into coil on that. And now we should just be able to close out the game, because we made some smart decisions in the early game. I think we had a decent mulligan. And now we're just choosing to not cower. That's actually interesting. Because that could maybe have brought him back if I had a worse
I
hand.
have no time for games.
But we have the seal play. We heal to hurt him a little bit more. Call it a good day at the office, you know. Unsquelch, say well played. And there you go. It's Dragon Warrior down. Dun.